Jay Murphy. Murphy being guarded by Corey Thompson. Bounce pass down low. Goes to the hands of Clark, and it's stuffed there by, I believe, Norman Bailey. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will still be controlled by the Connecticut Huskies.
With weak side pressure by Norman Bailey. Martin Clark, the sophomore who originally is from England, got inside, but Bailey swatted that one away, and that's what the Huskies will need, that good inside strength.
Boston College will control the basketball underneath their own basket, and taking it will be Martin Clark, the 6'8 sophomore forward out of Dorchester, Massachusetts. He throws a lobber to Murphy. Murphy jumper out, since it's missed. Rebound, Mike McKay. So McKay pulls down the first miss of the game, hands it over to Norman Bailey, and the Connecticut Huskies will see what they can do. A missed dribble by Norman Bailey. He dribbles it out of bounds, fouled with a little bit of pressure, and Connecticut commits their first turnover, so Boston College will control the ball. Badley takes the pass in from Martin Clark, dribbles around. Carl Hobbs goes to the right side, goes to the basket, lays it over to Martin Clark, he lays it up and in. And the Streamers are on the field, on the court. Badley drove the length of the court, which is about half court, with pass. Carl Hobbs dished it down low to Martin Clark, who laid it up and in. It's BC 2, Connecticut 0.
And now who will indicate Boston College's success this afternoon is how well Bagley can dish off. He's been their leading scorer in 16 of the 18 games they played this year, but he needs some help from the other players if they're going to win.
Full court man-to-man pressure by the Eagles, and Thompson has the ball, gives it over to Carl Hobbs. He will go one-on-one with Juwan Chandler, who is known for his steals and very good defense for a guard, so we'll have to watch him. Carl Hobbs dribbles across the timeline, passed over to Mike McKay. McKay, top of the key, right side over to Norman Bailey. Bailey looking down low, can't find anybody open, dribbles it once, picks up his dribble, and is now fouled on the play. Nope, there's a foul off the play. And I believe it's going to go against Connecticut. Yes, Chuck Alexander called for an offensive foul down low. The first foul for Connecticut, first on Alexander, 18:59. So you go here in the first half, BC 2, Connecticut 0, and BC controlling the ball. Badley dribbles across half court. Bounce pass to the right side, goes in the corner to Shrigley. Shrigley now gets it on top, back to Juwan Chandler. Chandler left side over to Martin Clark, in the corner to Jay Murphy. Murphy back out to Clark, bounce pass back to Murphy. Murphy looking to shoot over Alexander, now decides not to, gets it back to Clark. Clark over to Murphy, they're passing it back and forth, no movement on the offense. Pass goes into Badley, it's knocked away, it's loose on the floor. Coming up with it is Martin Clark, but he is called for a backcourt violation. Coach Sean Davis not too happy with that. BC not with much movement, and Huskies will come up with the ball. Last time these two teams met, the first 10 minutes of each half were controlled by Boston College. The last 10 minutes were controlled by the Huskies. BC once had almost a 12 or 13-point lead, and Huskies whittled it away. A shot by Alexander, missed, rebound Thompson down low. He fakes up, he's fouled, and we will have no basket. Juwan Chandler getting called for a foul, but as I was saying over earlier, BC controlled the early part of each half, and the Huskies had to fight back, finally winning the game in overtime. It was a very uneventful game, though. Chandler getting called the first foul. Huskies inbounding it down low. McKay gets in the Bailey over Hobbs in the corner. McKay rolling jumper off the rim. No good. Foul again down low. Let's see what's going to go against number 33, Martin Clark.
So, Harold, once again, the Huskies showing their strength inside. That time, Clark getting out of position by Chuck Alexander, and he had to push off Chuck to get the rebound on that previous play. Alexander threw up a brick, and he has been ice cold from the field. Thompson came down with the rebound and was fouled by Chandler.
So Huskies one bound, and McKay gets in and Alexander, who lobs it out on top to Norman Bailey. Bailey left side over to Carl Hobbs right around the 28-foot mark. And Boston College is playing a 2-3 zone. Hobbs on top to Bailey, almost stolen there by Shrigley. Right side to Thompson. Thompson looks to shoot. Now in the corner to McKay. Long jumper around the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Jay Murphy. Murphy from Meriden, Connecticut, was a Big East All-Conference rookie team member last season. Pass comes up to Rick Shrigley. Shrigley back to Murphy, knocked away by McKay, and it comes over to Clark. Clark with a jumper from 5, and he hits. Boston College 4, Connecticut 0 for Martin Clark, his 4th point. And Connecticut coming back on the offense. Huskies in their home road blue, going from left to right. Boston College from right to left. Mike McKay in the left corner. Long lobber down low to Alexander. He puts a move on, throws it up, and falls, and he's fouled. It looked like he traveled, but the ref did not call. Instead, it will be 2 points and a foul shot. And a foul called on Jay Murphy. Murphy picking up his first, and the third on the team for the Boston College Eagles.
Once again, the Huskies going inside. Good pass from Michael McKay outside to Alex Innes down low. Chuck had a notion about going straight to the hoop, but then he came down with the ball, and you said it, Hal, looked like he traveled, but didn't get the call, and he got fouled, but he misses the free throw.
And Alex Sister shoots 70% from the free throw line, misses. The Huskies are in a bit of trouble already from that free throw line, only shooting 67% on the floor. Now a steal from Bagley by Thompson. Thompson over to Hobbs. Hobbs coming down the court, 1 or 2 behind the back to Bailey. Corner to Hobbs, and he's going to slow things up a little bit. So Hobbs with a little bit of a hot dogging there. Did go behind the back to Bailey. All's well so far for Connecticut, though. Now Hobbs driving, throws up a shot, knocked away by Bagley. Rebound McKay. He throws up a shot, no call. No foul and no shot going in. And rebounded by BC. They're winning the other way. Bagley down the court over to Martin Clark. Jumper from 5. Bang! It's Boston College 6, Connecticut 2. Let's make that Martin Clark 6, Connecticut 2. As Clark has scored all 3 field goals in this contest. And the Huskies are down by 4. Mike McKay, top of the key, driving, now taking a jumper over Clark. No good. Rebound down low by Jay Murphy. And Murphy looks away, quickly getting out to Bagley. Bagley coming down the court. Is lost by Bagley. Now, Hobbs looking to come up with it. A whistle and a foul on Mike McKay. And Mike McKay, an ex-teammate of John Bagley when they both played for Harding High School in Bridgeport, Connecticut. But Mike McKay following his ex-teammate, the first on him and the second on the team. So Boston College will inbound the ball right in front of press zone. We have a couple of substitutions.
And now both of these teams obviously are very pumped up for this game, but John Bagley, not characteristically, has had difficulties holding on to the ball.
Tim O'Shea and Ron Crevier coming into the game. O'Shea, a 6-foot sophomore guard out of Lowell, Massachusetts. Crevier, a 7-foot junior center who hails from Canada, Montreal, Quebec. O'Shea gets on the ball, pass the left side, goes over to Martin Clark. O'Shea has it. You're not going to see him shoot at all. Back over to Clark, long jumper, no good. Rebound, full throw down low. Thompson was fouled by Shigley. The scouting report on Tim O'Shea, he played all 30 games as a freshman. Steady improvement. Big on defense, a heads-up player, but let me tell you, he's not going to shoot that ball at all in 18 games. He has only taken 28 shots. A timeout on the court here from the Roberts Center with 16:02 remaining in the first half. It's Boston College 6, Connecticut 2. We'll be back right after this timeout. We're back with Tony Savino and engineer Scott Bell back at the studio. Our statistician Rich Soretz. The score is Boston College 6, Connecticut 2. The score is Boston College 6, Connecticut 2. And we've been having a little bit of technical difficulties this whole game, but the problem is that we are squeezed with 3 other radio stations trying to broadcast this game along a row. And we're having all sorts of problems trying to bring this ball game to you. But we will, even though we are elbowed in the corner, we will try to bring it to you the best as we possibly can. Boston College quickly taking a 6-2 lead as Martin Clark has scored all 3 baskets for the Eagles. In for the Eagles right now, Ron Crevier, Tim O'Shea, along with John Bagley, Martin Clark, and Jay Murphy. Let's check that. It's Mark Schmidt into the contest now, and he comes in for Martin Clark. So we're going to have Schmidt along with Crevier, Jay Murphy, John Bagley, and Tim O'Shea. Huskies controlling the ball underneath the BC basket. Full court press, but they quickly break it. Hobbs with a 2-on-2 break. Goes behind the back. Passes down to Bailey. Bang! Behind the back. Play by Hobbs over to Bailey. And he lays it up, and it's now 6-4. This is Tim O'Shea calling out play number 2. Huskies playing a man-to-man defense. John Bagley, right side. Loses the ball off his foot, now quickly picks it up. Cross-court pass goes in the hands of Schmidt. Schmidt bounces it over to Tim O'Shea. And they're going to take over the guard positions. Pass goes to the left side, over to Jay Murphy. Murphy on top to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Crevier. Crevier having the ball right side of the circle. Bounces it over to Schmidt. Left side over to Tim O'Shea. Huskies playing what looks to be a box and 1 or a triangle and 2. Tim O'Shea looking to drive now. Passes it out to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it into number 42. Jay Murphy is going to get called for a travel. But the Huskies playing some sort of new defense, so it looks like, and we're going to have to try to see exactly which one it is.
Well, the Huskies, they'll switch off all the time. Harold, just about every trip down, you might see a different defense from a zone to a man-to-man to just a box and 1 with a floater. So you could see anybody out there for the Huskies on defense.
Last year, Connecticut lost an 11-game winning streak to BC on January 14th. Here at the Roberts Center, 58-57. That's the last year when they won 11 straight to open up the season. BC handed him the first loss, looking for a little bit of revenge. Huskies controlling the ball. Left side, Thompson fakes to shoot from 20, now drives, trying to pass down low. Rejected by Crevier, back to Thompson, and the jumper is good. So Thompson lost it to Ryan Crevier. He got it back. Took the jumper, now steal the play by McKay. McKay, long pass down to Bailey. He's wide open, and he lays it up and in. And the Huskies take the lead 8-6. Huskies going for a number 13 defense. And they're going to play, looks to be a triangle. One is Hobbs going man to the box of two, but Hobbs going man-to-man with Badley. Ball goes down low to Badley. A whistle and a foul on the little guy. So Hobbs picking up his first foul. The team picking up their third, and a slew of substitutions re-entering the game. Rich Shrigley along with Martin Clark and Dwight Chandler, the starting lineup, right back in there for Boston College. As quickly, the Huskies taking a 2-point lead, 8-6. We're going to see Dr. Tom Davis substitute at will, as he likes to use a lot of men, likes to use his bench quite extensively. Badley on the line, he hits his first. So Badley was following the act of shooting by Carl Hobbs on the season. John Badley shooting 79% from the free throw line, 92 for 117. Only 75% though in Big East competition. Badley hits a second, game tied at 8. And the net was hung up on the rim, so we have a quick whistle, and the Huskies are going to inbound it right underneath the BC basket. Ball goes into Carl Hobbs, and the rest of the Huskies clear away, so Hobbs go one-on-one with Juwan Chandler. Man-to-man defense now for Boston College. Huskies controlling the basketball. Carl Hobbs dribbling now, going on the left side, working on Juwan Chandler. Out on top to Noah Bailey. He fakes past Badley, dribble from the left side, no good. Rebound comes to the hands of number 42, Jay Murphy. Murphy quickly gets the battle, but Badley called for a carry. And the Huskies will get the ball back on the turnover. So even though John Badley leads the team in scoring with 21 points a game, he leads the team in turnovers with 80. Also leads the team in assists with 66 and steals with 37. Huskies inbounding right around center court. The ball goes into Carl Hobbs. He loses it and he goes out of bounds. So Corey Thompson's pass could not be handled by Carl Hobbs. Give Hobbs a turnover. 14:05 remaining here in the first half, and the game is still tied at 8. John Badley across the timeline, right side, the ball goes into Shrigley. Shrigley looking to drive back out to Chandler, back into Shrigley. Left side, top of the key to Murphy's jumper is good. Jay Murphy had the ball, took that big jumper and hit it. 10-8. And the Huskies inbounding the ball for Jay Murphy, his first 2 points in the basketball game. Chuck Alexander gets it, hands it over to Carl Hobbs. And again, the Husky offense just clears the lane forward, little point guard. Bruce Kaczynski getting set to check into the game for the first time this evening. Hobbs. Bounce pass goes to the top of the key to McKay. Long jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Jay Murphy. Murphy quickly out to Badley, and the BC team is running. Badley right around the top of the key. Oh, Rain Hobbs, no foul, but a steal on the play by Bailey all the way down to Hobbs. Hobbs going one-on-one with Chandler, jumper from 10, he banks it for 2.
Al Badley still having problems. You mentioned he leads the team in turnovers, but that's probably because he handles the ball more than anyone else. But I've never seen him lose the ball. Could be a case of jitters.
Run and gun basketball game. The game is tied at 10 apiece. At the foul line, Jay Murphy drives, knocked away by Thompson, and Murphy regains possession. His left-hand shot is good. And it's now BC 12, Connecticut 10. 12:53 to go. Still man-to-man full-court pressure, so the Huskies just quickly inbounding it and clearing it away. And Hobbs again will go one-on-one with Dwight Chandler. It's also Bert Giscombe now getting set to check into the game. Mike McKay, top of the circle, left side over to Norman Bailey, who's being guarded by Badley. And he goes right around the midcourt line to Carl Hobbs, who's starting to set up the Connecticut offense. Man-to-man still for the Eagles. Bailey bounce pass, top of the key to McKay. Right side over to Hobbs, down low to Corey Thompson. Thompson along the baseline, around. Clark passes over to McKay, he drives, shoots, and scores! So, Thompson worked on Clark, pass to McKay. The game signed at 12 to McKay with his first bucket of the game. Here's Shrigley driving baseline. Down low to Murphy. Turnaround jumper blocked by Thompson. Coming up with it is Bailey, and the Huskies off and running. This is Mike McKay. McKay hands it over to Hobbs, and the Huskies slow it up. And the Huskies with another opportunity to take the lead in the basketball game. 11:57 to go. We're tied at 12. There's Hobbs, top of the key to Bailey. Right side to Thompson, jumping from 20, around the rim, no good. Rebound down low. Popping out to Badley. Badley winning a 1-on-3. Badley runs into Hobbs, and a foul called on Carl Hobbs.
Good call by the official. Hobbs jumped in front of Bagley, didn't give him a place to cut, and did not have those legs planted down. The crowd very happy with this. Of course, the UConn coaching staff not too happy. Jim O'Brien, by the way, one of the assistant coaches for Connecticut, played on this Boston College team about 10 years ago and was the captain of the team. Right now we have a timeout on the floor with 11:45 to go. In the first half, it is Connecticut 12, Boston College 12. Back with more Husky basketball action after this.
Center in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Connecticut, playing the Boston College Eagles. The game is tied at 12 apiece. Huskies coming into this contest with a record of 15-4, 5-2 in the Big East, number 1 in the conference so far. Villanova lost this past weekend to Georgetown. Right now, what it looks like is Connecticut with a 5-2 record, number 1. Georgetown and Villanova tied at second at 6-3. In fourth at St. John's at 5-3. Syracuse 4-3. Boston College 3-5. Seton Hall and Providence at 1-6. And a year ago, Boston College won this whole thing with a record of 10-4. So they already have more losses than all of last season. Other Big East games, say Seton Hall playing at Georgetown. That's a big game. Let's hope Seton Hall can come up with a win. Providence playing at Syracuse. Another Big East game. And Maine is playing at Villanova in a non-conference match. And every team in the Big East has a 500 record except for Providence. That's because the Huskies just beat them this week. Providence with a record of 9-10. Other than that, the Huskies, other than every other team in the Big East, with a over 500 record. A couple of substitutions have been made, and we'll try to get to those as we go. Tim O'Shea in the game. It's O'Shea and Dwan Chandler in the backcourt. Shrigley along with Martin Clark. And number 55, John Garris in the forecourt. This is Chandler looking to shoot. Now passes out to Tim O'Shea. O'Shea dribbling in the right corner. Gets over to Shrigley. Cross-court pass to Chandler. Chandler circle blocked by Thompson. Controlled by Thompson. Is knocked back to him by Jiscombe. Thompson leading the break. Down on the Bailey. The shot up. No good. A whistle. And a foul on the Eagles. So Thompson really led that break by blocking it. Jiscombe knocking it back to Thompson. He dribbled the length of the court, passed it over to Bailey, who was fouled by Rich Shrigley, and Bailey will go to the foul line. Number 55, John Garris, a 6'8 junior center forward out of Bridgeport, Connecticut, played his high school ball at Bassick, which was an arch rival of Harding High School, played a lot versus Bagley, and played a lot versus McKay. He transferred from the University of Michigan. Here's Bailey. His first shot is good. On the season, Bailey shooting 70% from the free throw line, 94% in Big East action. So he has improved his foul shooting tremendously. He was shooting 55% at one point in the season. He misses the second one. And the Huskies take a 1-point lead, 13-12. BC comes up with the rebound. Tim O'Shea dribbling down the court, right side, looking down low to Garris, but it's knocked off a Huskies leg. Goes out of bounds, and Connecticut will keep control. 11:06 to go. Inbounded ball by Martin Clark. He gets it into Tim O'Shea. Huskies playing what looks to be a new type of defense. Rich Shrigley controlling on the left side. The Huskies playing a zone defense as Thorne Jiscombe going out to play at the ball handler. Tim O'Shea with the ball on the far sideline as they're looking to trap in the corners as Bailey and Jiscombe trying to trap O'Shea. No go as quickly the pass goes over to Chandler. Chandler back over to O'Shea. Bounce pass in the middle to Garris. Garris over Kaczynski. He hits it and he's fouled. Garris with a nice move on the right side. Comes up with a bank shot for 2, and he's fouled by Bruce Kaczynski for Garris. His first 2 points for Kaczynski, his first foul. And now both teams have 5 team fouls. Garris on the free throw line on the season, shooting 34%, but he hits this time. Not a very good free throw shooter for a big man. And the Huskies inbound the ball. Thorne Jiscombe gets control, but he's being guarded by Chandler. 15-13, BC on top by 2 with 10.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. And BC playing a zone defense. Looks like a 3-2 to stop the Huskies' outside shooting. Kaczynski in the corner to McKay. A long jumper is around the rim. No good. Tapped up a few times. Thompson has it down low. He's in traffic. He throws out a shot, but it's no good. He's called for traveling. Corny not too happy with the call. He thought he was smashed a few times down low, but no way. And Jim Sullivan checking in the game for the first time for the Connecticut Huskies.
And now they have to get a little bit better shooting from Michael McKay. McKay with only 2 points, and that was on a layup. He's having problems getting those 20-footers to drop.
Tim O'Shea on the far sideline puts it in the corner to Shrigley. Shrigley trying to go down low, but the ball was knocked out of bounds by McKay. Good defense. And Martin Clark will inbound the ball underneath the Boston College basket. Martin Clark bounce pass into Tim O'Shea. He's trapped in there by Sullivan and McKay. Now he drives baseline, throws the pass to Rich Shrigley on the left side. His Shrigley shot no good. Rebounded by Giscombe after it was tapped away by Kaczynski. Giscombe coming down the court, almost dribbles the ball. 3-2 zone for Boston College, and Giscombe leading the top of the key. Bounce pass to the left corner to McKay. Back out to Giscombe, left side of the circle, right side over Kaczynski. He loses it momentarily. Now knocked away and out of bounds by Martin Clark, and the Huskies will keep control of the basketball. There are still empty seats here at the Roberts Center. It doesn't seem to be a sellout, even though all the tickets might have been sold. Huskies will inbound the ball on the near corner, or near sideline. Thompson gets it into McKay from the corner. Now Lauber and Thompson down low to Kaczynski. Kaczynski fakes up one, throws out a shot. It's blocked by Garris. Rebound by Giscombe. A nice block by Garris as he was waiting for Kaczynski to take that shot and timed it perfectly. Sullivan had the ball top of the circle. It fakes to shoot. Now over to Giscombe. A long jump from 20 or off the rim. No good. Rebound Chandler. Chandler leading the fast break, coming down the middle. Now slowing things up a little bit, past the right side over Shrigley. Shrigley looking baseline, but it's kicked away out of bounds again by McKay. McKay playing some good defense down low.
They're really knocking and cutting off that baseline with the leg, and you have to prevent that. Once you get baseline, it's all over.
Chandler with the ball on the left baseline. He tries, shows up a shot, and there's foul on the play by Kaczynski. I do not think that was a very good call, as Kaczynski jumped straight up in the air. Chandler went into him. It didn't look like he got him on the arm, but the referee saw something we didn't. 9:12 to go, and that will be a shooting foul. The sixth on the team, second for Bruce Kaczynski, and Chuck Alexander getting set to re-enter the game. Last year, Boston College defeated the Huskies twice, 58-57 here at the Roberts Center, and 76-71 at the UConn Fieldhouse. Again, they're leading by 21 points at the half. A very much of a game that wasn't expected, a very unexpected game. And Chandler misses the first shot. 15-13, Boston College up by 2. Chandler on the season is shooting 65% from the free throw line. He's only shooting 37% in Big East competition from the floor. Substitutes in the game, it's Jay Murphy re-entering the game, as well as Mark Schmidt and John Bagley. So it's Bagley and Chandler in the backcourt, Garris, Schmidt, and Murphy in the forecourt. And the second shot is no good. Also, rebound pulled down by Chuck Alexander. Huskies coming back, trying to tie this game up. Juwan Chandler just missing 2 free throws. Giscombe with the ball, left corner over to Mike McKay. Back out to Giscombe, top of the key to Sullivan. Right side over to Thompson. And playing with the ball around the perimeter. Boston College playing a very tight zone. Now Vern Giscombe has an almost final play. He drives a little bit. Pass down low to McKay, but he's called for a travel. So the Huskies are having a lot of turnovers here in the first half.
Nice pass by Giscombe down to McKay along the baseline, but Mike made the move too quick before he put the ball on the floor.
John Bagley crossing half court, right corner into the baseline over to Martin Clark. And Martin Clark over to Murphy. A shot no good. Rebound by Jimmy Sullivan. Sullivan quickly getting over to Giscombe, who almost loses the ball. Giscombe over to Sullivan, right side across court to Corey Thompson. And Thompson hands the ball over to Vernon Giscombe. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Chandler on a pass from Giscombe to Sullivan. The Huskies will regain possession. BC 15, Connecticut 13. We have not had much scoring here in the last 2 minutes. Huskies trying to tie this ball game up. Vernon Giscombe, top of the key, looking left side at Jimmy Sullivan. Now Sullivan moving towards the right side. Giscombe, top of the circle, right side to Sullivan, top of the key to Thompson. Thompson looking down low, gets Alexander, but Alexander loses it, and is fouled on the play by John Garris. Garris had his arms all over Alexander, that's why the foul was called. Substitution, enter Carl Hobbs, exit Vernon Giscombe. Garris picks up a foul, the team sixth and his first, and there's a timeout on the court. So with 8 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the first half, it's Boston College 15, Connecticut 13. Let's pause for this timeout. Darak back with Tony Savino, our statistician Rich Touretz, and our technical director Scott Bell. Right after this broadcast of the UConn Husky women's basketball here on the Sound Alternative is that the Lady Eagles will face the Lady Huskies. And Tom Bowen, Ben Palazzo will be on hand to bring you all the play-by-play for that game. After that, we have another doubleheader on Wednesday evening, February 10th, where it's UConn Husky night in Hartford, Connecticut. As we're going to have a doubleheader, women's basketball at 5:40 and men's basketball at 7:55. As both Husky teams will face the Redmen of St. John's. Connecticut inbounding ball underneath their own basket. Mike McKay gets it into Corey Thompson. 8-10 to go. Connecticut down by 2, 15-13. Sullivan over on top on the right side to Carl Hobbs. As Boston College still playing a zone defense of 3-2. As Huskies trying to get the ball down low. Here's Sullivan into Thompson. Right side over to McKay. McKay drives baseline. Bounce pass out to Thompson. Whistle. And let's see what's going to be a 3-second violation. Number 50, Chuck Alexidis.
Well, that time it looked as though Thompson was going to go for the hoop, and Alexidis was positioned underneath for the rebound. Corney didn't go for the basket, gave it to Mike McKay, and by that time Alexidis was caught for the 3-second violation.
Tim O'Shea, the point guard out of Wayland, Massachusetts. He hasn't shot today at all, and there's a standing joke on campus that he does not shoot that much, and Dr. Tom Davis just won't let him. But he is the point guard. He runs the offense. He pass the left side to Shrigley. Back to O'Shea. Right side goes over to Jay Murphy. Murphy back on top to O'Shea. Right side to Shrigley. Back to O'Shea. He drives. Pass is stolen there by Corey Thompson. Intended for Murphy. A long pass down to Sullivan. Sullivan to Kane. Lays it up and it's in. What do you know? Someone scored a basket. 7:18 to go. 15 apiece. And we have gone through quite a scoreless drought. Pass the left side. Martin Clark stepper and he hits. So McKay breaks the ice. Martin Clark hits a shot. His 8th point in the contest. And the Huskies now down by 2, 17-15. Carl Hobbs with the ball left side. Slowing things up considerably. Waiting for the Husky offense to take some form. Pass the left corner of McKay. Back to Hobbs. Over to Sullivan. Right side to Alexidis. Back to Sullivan. Around the perimeter again. The corner to McKay. Long jumper. Bang! 17 apiece. And McKay now has 6 points for Connecticut. And Boston College with the ball. Tim O'Shea at the foul line. Left side over to Martin Clark. His jumper connects. Martin Clark is hot. He has 10 points. John Badley only has 2, and Corey Thompson throws the ball away on the inbounds. Thompson taking the blame for it as Alexis could not jump quite as high. And the Eagles have a chance to go up by 4 points. They now lead 19-17. O'Shea gets the ball in the inbounds. Quickly goes out to midcourt. Huskies playing a 2-3 zone. As Badley is in the game, he has not shot that much. Badley left side over to Clark. Clark takes a jumper, no good. He gets his own rebound at the broken circle. He takes a shot, no good. Rebound, Alexidis. So Clark taking 2 quick shots there. And the Huskies again having the opportunity to tie things up. Norman Bailey getting set to check back into the game, as well as Billy Blucher for the first time this afternoon. Mike McKay on top to Hobbs, right side to Sullivan, back to Hobbs. Hobbs looks to shoot, does so from 20, and no good. It's a break. Rebound tapped up by Alexis, down low McKay. No, he misses the shot. Rebound Alexis, a whistle, and I think it's going to be a jump ball to go to Connecticut. So Connecticut takes the ball on the jump ball possession rule. Sullivan checking out, Alexis checking out. The substitutions being made as Blucher coming in as well as Bailey. 5:54 to go here in the first half. Our halftime guest will be B.J. Fennell from the Connecticut Radio Network. Possibly. Maybe not. We're going to hope and wait and see what's going to happen at halftime. If not, Tony and I will talk a little bit about sports in the Big East. Blucher with the ball on the right side. In the corner to Mike McKay. Out on top to Carl Hobbs. Top of the key to Norman Bailey. Left side to Blucher. Blucher back to Bailey. Huskies playing around the perimeter. Long jumper from McKay. Bang! McKay starting to get hot as he has just hit his last 3 shots. He has 8 points. The game is retied at 19. Tim O'Shea, right side over to Shrigley. Back to O'Shea to John Badley. Badley only 2 points this afternoon. Pass goes left side to Clark. Back to Badley. Now Clark has knocked away by Hobbs, but controlled by Shrigley. Shrigley top of the key to O'Shea. Right side to Badley. Into the corner to number 33, Martin Clark. Now O'Shea has it left side of the circle. He's dribbling the ball around. Dribbles out to the midcourt line. And he will not shoot the ball. And the crowd is starting to get on his case. He had a wide open shot. O'Shea now had the ball in the right corner. Bounce pass down low. Goes to Jay Murphy. His shot is blocked. A whistle. And then a call foul on Blucher. Looks like a good block to me, Tony Savino, as Blucher was right there.
Well, Blucher did everything you have to do on defense. He just had his hands up, didn't leave the ground. And they called the foul as Murphy may have gone into Blucher and drawn the foul, but
Blucher is not going to get called for the foul. It says it's going to be called on Corey Thompson, so I guess Blucher was okay. Thompson got it from the corner. 4:52 to go, and Murphy will be on the line to shoot 2 on the season. Murphy is shooting 74% from the free throw line, 79% in Big East competition, and he hits his first shot. Murphy's been hot as of late, brought his average up to 10 points a game by scoring in double figures in his last 6 contests. 20-19, BC up by 1. Missed second shot, and Connecticut pulls down the rebound in the form of Corey Thompson. 4:48 to go here in the half. BC 20, Connecticut 19. Harold Darak along with Tony Savino, Rich Terrence, and our technical director, Scott Bell, who you'll be hearing a lot more when it comes to hockey and engineering for the Sound Alternative, WHUS Stores. Now McKay firing from the right corner, and he hits! McKay is hot as he hits double figures. Boston College back on the other end. Twan Chandler, top of the key to Bagley. Chandler just entering the game for O'Shea. Bagley on the right side as the Huskies go to box triangle and 2 as Bagley is being guarded man-to-man. Now Bagley's up from 20 and he connects over Hobbs. So Bagley starts to connect. 22-21, BC on top by 1. Blucher gets it into Bailey. Bailey gets it over to Thompson. Thompson fires a pass over to Kyle Hobbs. 3:59 to go. BC 22, Connecticut 21, and Connecticut with the ball. Hobbs passing it back and forth with Norman Bailey. Now in the corner to Mike McKay. Back out to Hobbs. Hobbs looking to drive. Back over to Bailey. Right side to Blucher. Blucher fakes a shot. Looking down low. Back over to Bailey. Top of the circle. Passing it back to Hobbs. Hobbs calling out some signals. He wants Mike McKay in the right corner. Now he looks to get a pass to him, and he does so. McKay back out to Hobbs. Over the top of the key to Bailey. Left side to Blucher. Blucher from 20, and he hits! Larry Blucher takes an outside shot, scores his first 2 points in the basketball game. 23-22 Connecticut. Here's Shrigley on the other end of the court. His shot's no good. Blucher with the rebound. And Connecticut has a chance to up their lead by 3 points, which would be their biggest lead of the afternoon. Kyle Hobbs dribbles across the midcourt lane. 3-2 zone by the Eagles. Kaczynski getting set to re-enter the game. Hobbs, top of the circle to Bailey. Left side to Blucher. Blucher looking to shoot. Gets it over to Hobbs. Bounce pass in the corner to McKay. Back to Hobbs. Over to Bailey. Bailey looking for Thompson. Thompson can't find a hole. Now McKay with the ball in the right corner. This is Bailey, top of the circle. Left side over to Blucher. In the corner to McKay. McKay back out to Hobbs. Hobbs trying to sort things up a bit, trying to look down low. Thompson trying to get position along with Jay Murphy. Can't do so. Hobbs going to take the ball and pull it out right around midcourt, and they're going to spread out the offense. Hobbs now holding the ball high above his head, brings it out towards midcourt. Stalking things over with Don Burno from a distance. Hobbs pass over to Bailey. In the corner, McKay. McKay pops that pass down low to Thompson. His jumper's good. McKay was looking to shoot. Saw Thompson down low, open over the corner of his eye. Thompson hits Huskies up by 3. A turnover, a travel, and Connecticut will get the ball as Shrigley called for the travel. And there's a timeout on the court. Some of the Connecticut fans having something to cheer about. They're on top by 3, and they have the ball with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the half. It's Connecticut 25, Boston College 22. Let's break for this timeout. Back at the Roberts Center in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Upcoming broadcast on the Sound Alternative. This Wednesday, a doubleheader. Women's action at 5:40. Men's action at 7:55. UConn Knight and Hartford, the Huskies, will be facing the St. John's Redmen. And they're going to try to get a little revenge back on those Redmen who beat the Huskies in Jamaica, Queens, New York, a little bit earlier this season by the score of 77-71. And as well, we have some hockey action here on WHUS Friday evening from the UConn Ice Palace. It'll be UConn Husky hockey action versus Hamilton. And then another broadcast, a doubleheader on Saturday, the 13th. UConn Syracuse in the afternoon in basketball from Hartford. And that evening, a hockey broadcast versus New Haven on a road game as the Huskies will travel down to New Haven to face the always tough New Haven hockey team. A lot of action here in the Sound Alternative. Remember, right after this basketball game, it'll be a women's contest versus Boston College. And it'll be Tony Savino, Ben Palazzo along with Tom Bowen to bring you that action. Huskies hit on the ball, but Norman Bailey, who's known as Butterfingers at sometimes, loses the ball right through his hands, and Boston College has a chance to cut the Husky lead to 1. A very big turnover. Huskies were up and looking to hope to up that lead to 5 points. Badly looking to go down low, he throws the ball away. Burnett Adams checking into the game for the first time this evening, leading the team in block shots. Did not get a chance to put his hands on that basketball as Bagley's pass was too low for him to handle. Huskies with the ball the other way. Norman Bailey, 2-on-1 break with Mike McKay. Stops the foul line. Jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by John Garris. Garris quickly out to Bagley. BC on the horn. A 3-on-5 break. Bagley takes a jumper from the foul line. No good. Rebound. Bagley takes another jumper. He banks it. No good. Rebound down low. Kaczynski saves it. Gets it over to McKay, and Bagley quickly misses 2 more shots. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining here until the half. Connecticut 25, Boston College 22. And some of the fans not too happy with the refereeing. They're looking for some fouls that don't seem to be there. McKay with the ball in the corner, top of the key to Kaczynski. Over to Bailey. They're playing with the ball around the perimeter. Courtney Thompson, Chuck Alexander are sitting on the bench, getting themselves a breather. The only starters in the game are Hobbs and Bailey, along with Mike McKay. Blucher also in there with Kaczynski. For Boston College, we have Dwan Chandler, along with Garris, Bagley, Burnett Adams, and Martin Clark, who's wearing number 33. Huskies still passing the ball around the perimeter. They're waiting for Boston College to match up man-to-man. 1-on-1 to go. Carl Hobbs has now Dwan Chandler coming out to guard him. Huskies on top by 3. Hobbs, the ball left side. Over to Blucher, top of the circle. Blucher traveled. Blucher took a few too many steps. He didn't believe that call, but referee was right on top of it. So Boston College will get another chance to cut the Husky lead to 1. Huskies can't seem to break the 3-point barrier lead that they've had. Here's John Garris, almost trying to shoot the ball. Pass out to Dwan Chandler. Huskies going triangle and two-so. Looks man-to-man on Chandler and Bagley. Bagley bounce pass left side to Garris. Down. Oh, knocked away. No, it's going to be off the hands of Garris. No, knocked away by the Huskies. Nope. Let me correct myself again. It will be Connecticut's ball. We did not see exactly which way the referee pointed. So the Huskies will get it. Bad pass by Garris. Another turnover, and Thompson just enters the game, and he'll inbound the ball. Thompson gets into Mike McKay, full court zone defense employed by Boston College, but the Huskies easily break that across half court. 30 seconds to go, and Carl Hobbs controlling the basketball. Man-to-man defense. Dwan Chandler back over to Carl Hobbs. Hobbs trying to see somebody open. He passes over to Blucher. Blucher looking down low. 70 seconds. Now he drives. Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey throws up a bank shot and connects. 12 seconds to go. Huskies on top by 5. This is Bagley coming back the other way. He crosses half court. Huskies fall back into the triangle and 2. Bagley looking, taking a jumper from 20. He's in traffic. He scores. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that's the half. As number 33, Martin Clark, held onto the basketball to not give the Huskies time to inbound it. But a pretty good half for the Connecticut Blue. We played 20 minutes here at the Roberts Center in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. And the score at halftime, Connecticut 27, Boston College 24. We'll be back with some halftime festivities right after this.